Welcome to Built to Work, the podcast that gets its hands dirty, dives into the grit, and uncovers the heart of what makes the blue-collar world tick. I'm Colin, your host, and I'm sitting down with the people who keep our world running. From those tackling the tough jobs no one else dares to do, to the HR professionals working overtime to find the labor force we desperately need. Whether you're in the trenches or behind the scenes, this podcast is for anyone who values hard work, determination, and stories that build the backbone of our workforce. So grab your gloves, your coffee, or your clipboard. It's time to get to work. All right, today I'm sitting here with Jeronimo. He is one of our awesome employees. We are here in Peru, Indiana, on part of a tour I'm doing here to get a chat with as many of our employees as possible. And so I'm traveling around and so I'm driving over Ohio, Indiana, and some other locations, getting to chat with them. So Jeronimo, very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for all you do for Premier.
Thank you.
And in an effort to get to know you a little bit, kind of introduce, what you do. First, just tell us a little bit about you, Jeronimo, the person, and who you are outside of the work environment.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for letting me this opportunity to be part of your company and make this interview with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel excited
Awesome.
that I'm knowing you. I'm meeting you here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's the first time doing the kind of interview like this. It's amazing.
Awesome.
This is a long story. My background is a long story, but in my country, because in my country I used to teach different fields and subjects like literature and English at the same time, both languages. It's something amazing. Share different experience with different kind of people, young people, adult people, children. I got the experience working with different people, I'm saying, and I can say it's like a leadership, because if I am a leader, I can handle different, I can say temperament. And it's amazing. Well, I can use computer. I got some experience working on the computer and trying to or type fast. I have some skill about it, and that helped me a lot. When I was teaching in my country. And right now I have around 3 years working in Metal X in Max, and it's a great experience. It's a great experience. Because I'm learning. I feel that I'm learning new experience, and that's amazing for me. Now I can drive the forklift. I feel very awesome now. Driving the forklift the job is easier now. At the beginning is pretty difficult, but right now it's good.
So you came into working for Premier with a completely different set of skills, right? I mean, so being a teacher versus obviously, working in a melt facility, now you've had experience around furnaces, around heavy things, hot, cold, you've driven equipment. So that's just a whole new set of skills you've had to learn. I'm also new to the metals and the scrap industry. So I really understand and can empathize with you. It's like, hey, there's a lot to learn about this industry. Exactly. But it's a really cool industry.
Exactly.
It's cool to see how things are made, to have that tactile, being able to do more than just sit on a computer. I've spent a lot of my career sitting on a computer and just doing emails. But it's really nice to be able to see how the things are made. So, where are you from originally?
I'm from Nicaragua.
From Nicaragua.
Country.
Okay, gotcha.
I came here to the U.S. 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So from Nicaragua originally, I'm sure there's a lot of things that you miss about home.
All right.
Yeah, the food, the culture, the people, everything. The not having winters in northern Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. had you seen snow before you moved up here?
No,
No. So what was that
last
like?
year was my first time.
That was your first time
Yeah,
seeing snow?
exactly.
What did you think of that?
Was not good for me because yeah, I come from a country where the weather is totally different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just it's warm
Mm-hmm.
in winter, and yeah, I can say it's a tropical weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes cold, sometimes, but not too cold like this
Not cold
weather.
like this.
Yeah,
No.
nothing
Yeah,
like
no,
that at
this
all.
is a hard weather to be. I'm
Exactly.
from the Midwest, just a few hours away, and yeah, it's cold, it's hot, but it's not like not tropical at all. So
Yeah,
no beaches,
yeah,
no jungles around here.
right.
Yeah. Um, is there any foods that you miss from home?
Exactly. We used to eat rice and beans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the most common food in my country, the typical food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss everything as I'm saying you, as I'm telling you, because this culture is totally
Mm-hmm.
different in comparison with my culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could describe all the food that we eat
Yeah.
in my country, but it's too much.
That's too much. Yeah, you don't find a whole lot of Nicaraguan restaurants around Indiana or Indianapolis. A lot more Mexican restaurants. Have you been enjoying the Mexican food at all? Mm-hmm.
Hmm. In Mexico?
Oh no, here.
Yeah,
Have you been enjoying that at all?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
sure.
Closer to home.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
There,
Exactly.
there is one close to the house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. My son, his favorite food for a number of years has just been rice and beans.
rice and beans.
Rice and beans. That was
Oh,
always his
really?
favorite food. I think you're raised in the wrong place or something. 'Cause we
Oh,
don't.
wow.
Yeah. So that was always our funny joke with him. So,
Hmm.
um, so you've been working in an aluminum melt facility,
Yeah.
driving the forklift. Um, was that kind of your first time being around that heavy industrial work? The big furnaces and the big equipment. Was that your first time working around that type of environment?
Uh, you mean how was the first time?
Yeah, was when you started working here for Premiere your first time around
Yes,
that big equipment? Yeah,
it was my first time.
yeah.
I didn't even know the forklift.
Mm-hmm.
I only had been checked the forklift on papers on
Mm-hmm.
TV,
Uh huh.
but never in physics.
Yeah,
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 the machine, yeah, totally
yeah.
different.
I know my first time going through that facility, I was impressed. And just what was your first time getting near that furnace when it was so hot? I mean, it's well over 1,000 degrees,
Super hot,
super hot. Were you?
super hot.
That's
Yeah.
I don't want to be near that. No.
Yeah, terrible at the beginning. Was
Mm-hmm.
completely um, difficult
Yeah.
for everybody, for everyone who worked there.
Mm-hmm.
In my case, I have never worked. I have never been working in a furnace like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's big and it's hot.
exactly.
Yeah. And so you also help move the ingots and the sows. The ingots are
Sound
ingots are the smaller ones. The
we
sows are the
are
bigger
bigger.
ones.
Yeah.
And you were saying those weigh how much?
Around 1,350, or it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them 1,400.
Okay, so 13 to 1,400 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're moving those around with the forklift. You're stacking them. They're still pretty hot when you're moving them, aren't they?
Uh,
Or have they started to cool down?
it's much better now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can say it's cooler than at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you know uh, um, when I started working
Mm-hmm.
was very hard because I didn't know how to drive the forklift, how
Yeah.
to weigh the sounds. The other people who were working there were doing the
Mm-hmm.
activities, and I had to do the hard task and the hardest part,
Mm-hmm.
and lifting pins and putting the pans
Mm-hmm.
and sweeping
Mm-hmm.
and only receiving commands from the boss. Hey, Jeronimo, go here, go there, clean there, pick up those one
Mm-hmm.
things. whatever thing.
Yeah. So you started doing that cleaning, and you've kind of worked your way up with more responsibilities as you've gone on. Okay.
Was slow. The process was slow,
Mm-hmm.
but little by little, I was learning the process. What was the real task that I had to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I was taking my responsibility from the beginning. I took the responsibility
Mm-hmm.
as a leader. I was trying to uh, leader leading the guys
Yeah.
who don't speak Spanish, English. Sorry,
Yeah.
who don't speak English,
Mm-hmm.
and at the beginning was very difficult,
Mm-hmm.
even for me, because my English was an academic English, not in the high level. You
Yeah.
know, conversing like this conversation was tough for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right
you
now I can understand. Uh, I can say most of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that academic, I know the words versus actually using it versus the practical side of it completely different, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know this much Spanish, just enough academics so I can survive, but not enough to have a
No, no,
conversation
no.
like this. So,
Yeah.
well, we're glad that you're part of the team and you are fluent in both languages. And that's great that you've been able to work your way up. Um, so as you look forwards, is there more opportunities that you're hoping to get within Premier at this current facility? Is there opportunities for you there that you're looking for?
Um, you mean here
Mm-hmm.
in the Metal X?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not sure. Last year was better,
Mm-hmm.
but right now it's a little lower
Mm-hmm.
than last year.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
slow.
yeah, it's low now,
Yeah.
but because some furnaces are down
Mm-hmm.
sometime, and one is working, the other is down,
Yeah.
and we don't have the same activities that as at the beginning.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I can tell you that across all the metal markets, from what we've seen and
Hmm.
talking to our other customers, the metals market, the scrap industry is a little slow right now, but that's just part of the nature of the scrap and the metals industry. That the commodities, they go
Hmm.
up, they go down, just kind
Yeah.
of like the stock market does. So, we're hoping that this upcoming in 2025 is an up year
Much
for
better.
everybody. Yeah. So,
Okay.
what we're hearing from some of the people that we trust is that the 25 is looking to be a better year, but
Hmm.
we'll see what happens. So
Yeah. Hopefully.
we're hoping that it goes up. So um, wonderful. Well, I don't know that I have much else for you. What questions do you have for me?
um.
Ask me anything. You got me captive.
Okay. And well, first of all, as I'm telling you, I'm excited to know you here or have this interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly what is the real objective, the interview.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just for posting on Facebook or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or something more.
It's a little bit of both. It's I want to get to know some of our employees that I haven't because we're new to the company, and there is the social media part of it, but there's also we want to get to know our company, right? We know that you have a really good relationship with
Oh,
like Giselle
okay.
and Paula. I don't know if you've spoken with Paula yet, but I want to get to know some of our field guys as well, some of the
That's
people
good.
that work for us,
Hmm.
so that when I'm having conversations with Giselle and
Yes.
oh, hey, Jeronimo said this. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh yes, Jeronimo. Yeah, what does Jeronimo need? How can we take care of Jeronimo today? So no, I just want to be able to get to know some of our employees. Because the last company that I had, I built it from zero.
Yeah.
So I knew every single employee. But when we came into Premier, there was a lot of employees all over multiple states,
Excellent.
and I didn't know any of them. I know the ones in the office, but I don't
Excellent.
know the ones out in the field. So I want to get that opportunity to meet some of them in the field, because as we look at growing the company, we're going to need people that we can continue to have grow with us.
Perfect.
And when Giselle says, "Hey,
Excellent.
whoever is
Yeah.
is good," first I trust Giselle, but I want to also get the opportunity to meet some of those people.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think it's a great company.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great company, and most of us are grateful for belong to the company and
Mm-hmm.
work for the company. You know, because we need a job,
Mm-hmm.
we need to work, we need to increase our experience,
Yeah.
we need to do more for your company and doing our best.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something um, amazing to
Mm-hmm.
know that we are doing our best and we are working for your company, and it's something that I can describe in a great attitude.
Mm.
Yeah, as a human, we have some weakness and strong, but in my case, I think my weakness is to say yes
Mm-hmm.
to everything or everybody or something I consider is good, and someone asks me, hey, Geronimo, you can I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can. I think it's my witness.
Oh yeah, just say yes to everything.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
says yes everything,
Yeah.
and sometimes the stress is part of the weakness as
Mm-hmm.
well. But I consider I am strong as well,
Yeah.
because I'm used to working under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, working under pressure and do my best
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that, and
Yeah,
I can understand that, wanting to do the best for the company. And I very much appreciate all of you guys that put in the effort for the company. Like that means a lot to us. We feel pressure as well to make sure that our company's going to continue to be able to support you guys, right? We want to make sure that there's
excellent.
continued opportunities for our teammates, our employees, because we don't want to just hang them out to dry, right? Like it's because we understand that the people that work for us, like they're working to support their families,
Exactly.
right? I'm working to
Yeah,
support my family, you're working to support yours, and
absolutely.
that's what we're all aligned on. Is
Yeah,
let's build something that we can all take care of our families and know that we've got that stability there. So
that's right.
yeah, so no, I love hearing that, and it's something that we feel pressure as owners of companies, the people that
Yeah,
are in the office. It's like, hey, we got to make sure that there's still opportunities for these people as we move along. So we're going to
exactly.
continue to, search out those opportunities for everybody so that we can
And
continue to provide for them and provide for their families.
yeah,
So
that's amazing. Part of the company that you are uh, employing different kind of people without distinction, I can say, color, skin color,
mm-hmm.
uh, short, tall.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely on the tall side of those. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
no, everybody has brought value to our team, and we're very appreciative of that. So well, Geronimo, I thank you so very much for your time. It was great getting to know you,
Thank
and
you.
thanks for driving out here on a Sunday afternoon for us.
Yeah, my pleasure
Yeah.
talking to you today, and I think it is not the last one.
No,
We
I
can
sure,
keep in
I
touch.
sure hope not. No, I'll be back out here again, and we'll catch up again. So,
Perfect.
all right, thank you very much.
Thank you.